What's good, everyone? Welcome back to another video. If you don't know who I am, that means you're new. I'm Mark. What's good with y'all? Go check out my other videos. Check them off. Check them out. But, excuse me, had to clear my throat there. But until you go and check them out, stay on this video. So, this video's topic. I said I was going to try to do multiple. Here I am. So, be grateful here. So, this video's topic is my opinion on aftermarket parts. So I'm sure y'all are wondering what are aftermarket parts exactly. Fuck. It's just like last video. Underprepared. Oh. Alright, so this is my Smith & Wesson SD9VE. Y'all can see there's no round in the chamber, no mag. There we are. No mag. This takes, its standard magazine is 16 rounds. I like the capacity of the mag. And yes, guys, a lot of y'all been commenting under the Smith & Wesson SD9VE review video. I might do a part 2, but the only reason I would do a part 2 is just to say, hey, y'all, I was able to get the springs for the mags worked out to take the whole 16 instead of 15. So, I'm sure y'all remember this, all right? What does that say there? Pro Mag. This is not, this is Smith & Wesson. Pro Mag. This is a Pro Mag magazine made for my Smith & Wesson. So with that being the case, it's not factory. It's not Smith & Wesson. So it is a aftermarket part. So that essentially is what an aftermarket part is. An aftermarket part is something that isn't made by the manufacturer, in my opinion. Or, I think that's the best way to say it. If it's not made by the same manufacturer that your gun is made, it's an aftermarket part, plain and simple. For example, Pro Mag also makes stick mags for Glock 23, right? Guess what, though? Glock makes stick mags for double stack 40s already. You see what I'm getting at here? With that being the case, there's no need to get a Pro Mag one. Now, of course, SD9VE is much different as far as aftermarket parts go compared to a Glock. However, I think we can all say, in the gun world that we have a love-hate relationship with aftermarket parts. We've seen a couple that work phenomenally, that we're like genuinely impressed they worked. We gave them a chance, they paid off. I will say that this magazine has never malfunctioned on me. Not once. And that is saying a lot considering, it is a Pro Mag mag. So with that being the case, that is saying a good little bit, right? However, we have also seen, aftermarket parts that are complete and utter garbage, whether it be aftermarket mags, aftermarket base plates, aftermarket fucking triggers, whatever. There's so many parts that you can get, to replace on your gun, that is an aftermarket part. So with that being the case, I'm sure we all have a love-hate relationship with them. We've seen shit ones, we've seen good ones. However, what I will say is that the best thing to do, in my opinion, and I'm going to give a couple of reasons why, is to keep your gun as stock as possible. Now, here's the thing. Yes, I generally, keep the stick mag in my SD9, right? However, I also, just in case, would have an extra standard mag, or actually recently both. Like, I will set them right next to the SD9 just in case. Because if shit happens, I'd at least rather, be able to just say, fuck this mag completely, drop the mag, grab a standard mag, and I know that's going to run. However, I know this is going to run. I have tested it multiple times with multiple different types of ammo, whether it be JHPs, FMJs, whatever. The entirety of the point, though, is that you want to keep your gun as, as factory as possible. The main reason why is because all these aftermarket parts can cause reliability issues on what would be an extremely reliable gun. I have seen, Glock 19s, Glock 17s, a lot of different guns, actually. Forget about just Glocks. But I've seen a lot of different guns that have, aftermarket parts. It could be as little as just a base plate, an aftermarket base plate causes malfunctions. You see what I mean? It's fucking dumb. I think that keeping it, as factory as you can is a great thing. Because the chances of reliability are going to be higher. Now, I understand something like, oh yeah, I want to, maybe just have a, magazine with more rounds. I get that, right? Oh, that's Adam calling me. Sorry. Sorry about that, y'all. So Adam was giving me a call. I had to sit there and, decline and tell him I'm recording a video. So I'm not bad about that. I'm going to have to edit these together. It's whatever. Let me double check to see where I was at. Yes. So I understand, just wanting to have a magazine with some extra rounds. I get that. All right. However, I believe that the only way that you should really ever truly trust an aftermarket part is if it's been tested numerous times by you yourself with different types of ammo, different types of everything. That's how I feel about it. That's honestly the plain and simple truth. If this magazine ever jammed on me, ever caused a malfunction, I would have thrown it away. Actually, I did that with the G2C mag. I bought two, extended magazines, two stick mags for my G2C. One of them was a 20 rounder, the other one was a 30 rounder, right? And I liked the 20 rounder one. It looked proportionate for the G2C size. It actually looked cool. I loved that shit. No, that shit had malfunctions out the ass. That's just the truth. 30 round mag I had for it malfunctions out the ass. Actually, the 30 round mag wouldn't even feed if you loaded it all the way up. Like, what? Like, I could only load it to, like, I think it was like 17. After that, it would malfunction. Like, fuck that, dude. You know what I mean? So I get not liking aftermarket parts 100%. I get saying, hey, let's keep it as stock as possible. I am there as far as that goes. However, I have seen aftermarket parts, function incredibly reliably. That's also based off of how much testing you've done with them. As I said, if this mag, ever had a malfunction, I would have thrown this away. I would have absolutely gotten rid of this thing. It wouldn't be something that I would be considering using for a defense situation. However, it hasn't, and I know it pretty much won't because I've tested it multiple times, as I said, with multiple different types of ammo. I think it's all about testing, making sure that it's very reliable. If you feel comfortable trusting your life with something that isn't, the stock, then by all means, do you. All right. If it's not factory made by the people who made your gun, there's a possibility that there will be malfunctions. No doubt about it. No ifs, ands, or buts. I think that pretty much wraps up this video, though. So other than that, I'm sure y'all have been waiting to hear this. All right. Just like in the last video and every other one before, y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that bell. When you hit that bell, hit all. And because you got a love-hate relationship with aftermarket parts, go and check out Adam's channel, the podcast channel, Gun Nut TV, Centerfire Podcast. Y'all know what the deal is. Y'all make sure, y'all make sure to stay legal, stay safe, stay dangerous. Have a good one. Peace.